In this video, we're going to walk through group work. So, here are some questions to think about. Have you set clear objectives for your groups? Have you set ground rules? Do you maybe want to use different job roles within these groups? And then, how do you want to group your students? And so, on this resource, there are again additional resources. There are a lot of resources here. You want to pick and choose what's going to work best for you in your classroom. So, expectations. Here is just like a poster example that was made in Canva. So, maybe you want to create like a expectations for how students need to get along, what they need to do. Another idea is using group roles. So maybe you want to set different expectations with these different group roles. Maybe there's a discussion leader, a time manager, a reporter, a participator. Maybe you want to use maybe lit circles. These have really cool roles too. This 2.0 one, where you can do like a trend spotter, or maybe you want the journalist, or maybe you want the bias detector. So again, you can kind of look at these different job roles and determine what you need for your activity. True Colors, this is a video that you can watch, and it's a personality test. So you can kind of group students with each other. So that way there's strengths and weaknesses. So again, going back to that, how do you want to group students? Maybe you want a blue, gold, and green to work together. Maybe you want all yellows or all golds to work together. So using different personality to kind of help you group can help as well. Maybe you want to set your appointment partners up. And again, there's a video in this resource if you're interested in learning more about this. Maybe you want to use a spreadsheet that groups students automatically and you can number all of your different students. Maybe you want to use soundboards to help you um, get the attention of your groups, because I know sometimes group work can be noisy. So maybe here you want to play a quick sound so that way students know, okay, that sound means we need to listen. Also, with the group roles, you might want to create like a group leader. This group leader, whenever you say like group leader huddle, you would huddle up with all of those group leaders and give additional directions. There's so many times where I've taught and I forgot to give a direction. And so maybe that's the case. And so you can just call up that leader, and then that person can tell their group the information that you forgot to announce. Some other ideas is modeling. Maybe doing like a fish bowl where you have a set of students and you're modeling what that looks like, what their activity is going to be, and other students are kind of watching this go on as you're giving feedback. Maybe you want to use feedback stems. So with these feedback stems, just reminding students how to talk with another student in a polite way and how to give feedback in a positive manner. Maybe with monitoring, you want to use timers. So you have 5 minutes to work with your group. Or maybe you do like a think, pair, share. You have 2 minutes to think by yourself, 3 minutes to share, and then a whole group back together for 4 minutes. Maybe you want to check the sound level. So this website will tell you the sound level that's kind of happening. You just will add it to your computer. Maybe you want to do a group reflection. You can make a copy of this Google form and students can rate how their members did in their group. This is just another reflection, so it's another Google form. And again, you can use it to have students group how well they work together and how well they kind of took part in this group work. Another idea is a T-chart. So this is a great idea, again, having your groups laid out, what's expected, and the teacher just walks around the room. This is on every single group, and the teacher gives points. So the teacher will put a tally mark on the thumbs up or thumbs down as students are working and following those behavior expectations. So that way, again, students are getting immediate feedback on how well they're working with a group. And then at the end, they take their positive minus their negative points, and that is their score. Here is just some examples. And again, this is a working document, so there will probably be more examples added to this. So if you have any resources or want to share, feel free to share them with us.